Carve Solacor is alongside me. To his credit, as ever, he doesn't duck a question, does he, Rúben Amorim? What did you make of what he had to say?
Well, he's just basically saying that Bruno Fernandes is staying at Manchester United. I think he gave quite a lot away in some of his answers. He made it obviously clear that he knows that Al Hilal are making this big push to sign Bruno Fernandes. We know they're willing to pay up to £100 million for him and treble his wages, pay him up to £700,000 a week. And Rúben Amorim made it clear that Bruno Fernandes has considered that offer, but has decided to stay at Manchester United because he's the United captain and he loves the club. And Rúben Amorim also let us in on the fact that he's obviously spoken to Bruno Fernandes about this potential move to Saudi Arabia, and Bruno Fernandes believes in what is happening at Manchester United. He knows that next season is not going to be like last season. The people running the club have obviously told him about their plans, and he is happy to stay and be part of those plans and part of the process of transforming Manchester United. I mean, it's a big call for Bruno Fernandes because the money on offer is incredible. We've said all along, though, that Bruno Fernandes is not somebody who is motivated by money. And Rúben Amorim himself said it there, that he feels Bruno Fernandes is still a world-class elite player and it is too soon for him to be moving, with all due respect, to the Saudi Pro League.
Therefore, do you think that if a club, one of Europe's elite, were to show a strong hand to want to bring Bruno Fernandes, that he might be a little bit more easily convinced than he is than going to Al Hilal?
I think United are pretty insistent on the fact that they want Bruno Fernandes to stay. I think you could look at this and say United have got financial problems. He's 30, he's going to be 31. Why not cash in on him? They've missed out on the Champions League. But I think Bruno Fernandes is integral to Manchester United now. When they go on tour to Hong Kong and Malaysia, the fans want to see Bruno Fernandes. He's the star attraction. He's their best player at the moment. And I know Matheus Cunha is coming in as well, but it would be a massive blow if he was to leave. Now, he's got 2 years left on his contract. He signed a contract extension last summer. 2 years left on it to 2027, plus the option of another 12 months. So if Rúben Amorim is to be believed, and why would we not believe the Manchester United head coach, Bruno Fernandes is not going anywhere. He's going to turn down this approach from Al Hilal, which would lead to the question perhaps of what is his agent doing in Riyadh? Why was he in Riyadh yesterday being photographed going into the Four Seasons Hotel to have a meeting with senior Al Hilal executives?
But we do start with Manchester United. Rúben Amorim has issued a pretty emphatic hands-off warning to Al Hilal over captain Bruno Fernandes. Al Hilal are willing to make Fernandes one of the best paid players in the world and pay United £100 million to sign him. Around half an hour ago, Amorim held a news conference in the aftermath of their post-season friendly in Hong Kong. This is what he said when asked whether Fernandes had just played his final game for the club.